Welcome to Energy Tarot and a timeless all signs, no contact love tarot reading. A twin flame and soulmate love reading, revealing their current feelings. What are they hiding? Why there is no contact? What's blocking the connection or stopping them from reaching out, along with their next move and the near future outcome in love. These are general readings, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharkarka sign placements. And if you don't know what Dharkarka is, I've made a separate video on it that I'll link it in the description. You need to see the sign in which your Dharkarka planet is sitting in, and you'll understand why it's so important in love connections. Universe, please show us what is the person that Aries is in no contact with, hiding from Aries, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their high soul wanting to tell Aries, the person that Aries is in little to no contact with, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Aries, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. I loved you more than I let on. So this is in the King of Cups energy. Somebody who felt a lot, feels a lot, but finds it difficult to voice their emotions. Okay. I really fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. So they have a lot of regret of how they made the mistake with you, Aries. Okay. Even though you are not with me, my love for you grows every day. So thinking about you, I lost sight of what was important in our connection. So really realizing their mistakes now, while in little to no contact with you, I want to rebuild our connection. Oh wow, so somebody wants to build this connection after realizing their mistake with you because of the deep feelings that they have for you. Okay, so universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving forward, or what's blocking this energy from contacting Aries, the person that Aries is in little to no contact with, universe. Thank you. And Kepler tends to give very direct answers, so I'll try to make it as general as possible, but please look at your other sign placements and only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so we have Great Fortune. Great Fortune is actually a very auspicious card. It is it means abundance, blessings, expansion, and with this card as a block, this energy could be somebody who is distracted by luck or by gains, some kind of false hope, or somebody who is having that entitlement, or somebody who's waiting for luck, not taking action. Could be even having false hope, or getting distractions from that emotional truth is what's blocking this connection, with the marriage also as a block. So this marriage usually means union, agreement, contract. So they could be commitment issues, either an existing partnership or pressure from formal relationships. They could have a fear of commitment, or they could be entangled elsewhere, or could be just having third party entanglements like work, finances, that could be affecting, blocking this connection. With the house at the bottom of the deck, house is basically home life, family, physical residence, usually their home or their stability. With this at the bottom of the deck, foundations will be questioned, or they might get restructured. Long-term security or moving in some kind of a security may get either rebuilt or get challenged further, is what Kipper is saying. Okay, universe, please show us what's next. The next actions. Universe, please show us the next actions of the person that Aries is in little to no contact with. Towards Aries, please show us the next actions of the energy towards Aries. Thank you, universe. Okay. So this energy with the Page of Swords is somebody who is keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, curious about you, wanting to know what you're up to, and any communication that you guys have will be guarded. Someone who thinks a lot before communicating. With the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who is now being emotionally intelligent with you, somebody who has deep feelings but is keeping a lid on their emotions, not showing you everything. And the King of Pentacles, they could be having a strong sense of self-worth, somebody who's a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur who is clearly thinking of a long-term, stable, abundant, secure connection while keeping tabs on you. And they might show you their emotions because deep down with the Ten of Pentacles, they are heavily thinking about how to create a family, a legacy, heavily thinking about their wealth also. Somebody who's thinking about this long-term connected. Ten of Pentacles is building a family, building a home, buying a home. Somebody who's thinking about security deep down, of how to create this legacy with you. Finance is heavily on this person's mind right now, Aries. They could be somebody who's thinking that how to create this legacy, and your connection could have that ability to go the distance, and this is somebody who gave you a false pretense with the Seven of Swords. Deep down they keep thinking that probably they gave you a false pretense, ran from the connection, acted in a sneaky way that betrayed your trust in this connection. Things were not how it seemed. They basically wore a mask, lied, cheated, was strategic, and this is why they are realizing their own mistake of how they treated you. Seven of Swords is that runner kind of energy, somebody who's now trying to balance their emotions with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Their yin and yang energies, trying to have patience with themselves. Ten of Pentacles is like that marriage card. So this energy is heavily thinking about wealth, because Ten of Pentacles is also wealth. They've made some kind of mistake with in this connection that they keep replaying again and again, and realizes that they have a lot of feelings but might not show it to you. They could also be thinking that you now want a long-term committed relationship, something stable, and you could be somebody who's not being emotionally intelligent with your feelings, Aries, after whatever has happened in this connection, after the way they have made the mistake with you. Confirmation on what Kipur and Oracle said. Universe, please show us what is the outcome between Aries and the person that they are in little to no contact with in the near future. Okay, so this is the mutual Aries. Could be your energy, could be the other person's energy, could be both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. Okay, so in the mutual, one energy is realizing that they have a lot of love for you, Ace of Cups, or you have a lot of love for this energy. Okay, but I clearly think it's them. Could be both, also Ace of Cups. Okay, one energy is realizing the emotions that they have, and this is why wanting romantic success with the other energy, wanting to follow their heart in this connection with the Knight of Cups, because they have a lot of romance on their mind. They are somebody who's thinking of sending you a charming, affectionate message. Also, somebody who now realizes that your guards could be high after whatever has happened in the past with the Seven of Wands. Somebody who now wants to fight for the connection, which is confirmation on I want to rebuild, because they want to fight for the connection because of the emotions that they feel on how to have this new beginning with the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who wants to take this risk with you, and the action can be quite spontaneous with the Fool. Keep in mind, Aries, a new person could also enter your life quite unexpectedly with the Ace of Cups, who wants romantic success with you. With the Two of Wands beneath that Fool, they could be somebody who is choosing the right path, making that decision on how to have this new beginning, how to take this leap towards you, how to overcome your guards because of the emotions that they have for you. You could be somebody who is feeling hurt, because in the mutual I get that somebody is feeling quite hurt and wounded in the process of what has happened. Could be them also, that they realize that they have made the mistake with you and are feeling hurt, but now wanting to overcome your guards. You clearly have laid some kind of boundary because of how they treated you, and you could be somebody who's now wanting to follow your heart and probably take a leap towards a new beginning and choosing the right path for your highest good. Please keep in mind there is a lot of regret with the Four of Cups in the mutual of how things have worked out also while you're choosing the path. So if you are in that regret, Aries, please come out of it, because yes, what has happened in the past is painful and sad, but it can hinder how you make your decision on what is best for your future, because Two of Wands, both of you could be making a decision about this connection of whether to have this movement or not. Both of you in the mutual could have as I already said, one energy or both of you are feeling hurt, and of how things have worked out in the past between you guys, and this is why your guards are high. But you could be at the same time replaying some kind of conflict or something that happened, probably because of other people. Some kind of conflict or argument is what is going on in the back of the person's head. And please keep in mind, while you are choosing that right path, considering and making the decision for your future, somehow something could have started in the mutual in the lunar eclipse that we had in September. Over the over the next 3 months, some kind of an emotional awareness or something is going on from that lunar eclipse in one person's energy. It could be both also, because I'm hearing it now while I'm reading the mutual. So something could have started like an emotional cleanse, emotional awareness, where you could be seeing things very clearly or something around the lunar eclipse, which was in September. So probably you would be able to see things clearly over the next 3 months, is what I'm getting, Aries. Sounded like a very specific energy, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements, please. And if it resonates too, let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Alright, thank you so much, dear Aries, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Bye for now. Alright, Taurus, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Taurus isn't ready to no contact with, hiding from Taurus, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Taurus, the person that Taurus isn't ready to no contact with. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Taurus, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments. Thank you. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. So somebody sees you as perfection, as a dream, as a wish. Okay. Thank you, universe. I keep dreaming about you. So they could be having dreams about you also, Taurus. Okay, the energetic cord is still active. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. So they did something because of which they are regretting. I can't imagine a life without you. Okay. I need space. This separation is needed right now. So seeing you as perfection, dreaming about you, has feelings for you, is disappointed and has regret, but wants separation because they are probably going through something emotionally. Let's see what are they going through. Universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving forward with Taurus. What's stopping the energy that Taurus isn't ready to no contact with from moving towards Taurus, from communicating with Taurus, over analyzing. Okay. So Kipper tends to give very, very direct answers. So I'll try to keep it as general as possible. So only take what resonates, and please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements, please, dear Taurus. So we have the concern card. Concern is basically anxiety, fear, overthinking. So with the block, this energy is somebody who has fear-based thinking, has the habit of over-analyzing and feeling overwhelmed, and a lot of hesitation. To be honest, this energy keeps worrying more than actually acting. They have a lot of fear of what ifs with the concern card. With the distant horizons is dreams, spiritual distance, far future. So probably they could be dreaming about you, which we already saw from Kipper, and distant horizon does mean dreams. So it could be the dreams are not grounded. They could be delayed outcomes, probably because of their fantasy thinking, or somebody who's planning things too far ahead, dreaming again but not taking action. Somebody whose future focus is kind of blurred right now. But what's changing is at the bottom of the deck we have the court house. Court house is legal issues, paperwork, decisions. So in the future, some kind of resolution or a verdict may soon happen. A final decision may either be needs to be made, or it might be handed down. Whether it's fair or not, that's a different question, Taurus, but yeah, that's what's coming. Universe, please show us what is the next action of the person that Taurus is in little to no contact with towards Taurus. The next actions of the energy that Taurus is in little to no contact with towards Taurus. Of course. What is this energy doing? So, while in little to no contact with you, Taurus, with the Hanged Man, while you guys have taken a pause from this connection, this energy is someone who keeps looking at this connection from a higher perspective, from a different perspective, from your perspective, Taurus, and somebody who could be realizing about the connection that you guys have, could be awakening to the connection, realizing their mistakes, having that aha moment when they look at this connection from your perspective, wanting to sweep you off your feet with the Knight of Wands because of the passion, because of the desire that they have towards you. Somebody who who feels a lot, but the Knight of Wands energy has a lot of passion. I'm not debating that for a single moment, but this energy is somebody who's passionate and does not think their actions through, has been in and out of your life. Could be also somebody who lets passion ride their feelings, is called to be a player card because they don't think their actions, wanting it, but the Hanged Man is kind of controlling it. But even then, with the Knight of Wands, the action that they take is quite unpredictable because they're governed by the passion. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this energy is in that concern thinking. Page of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's having a hard time learning from their past mistakes, somebody who keeps procrastinating, somebody who is not using their common sense, somebody who lacks that goal. There is basically, if they think that tomorrow they will send you a message, then they are somebody who does not follow it through, is that kind of an energy. Somebody who is and when they do, when they take action, it will be because of their passion. Quite unpredictable energy, because deep down this energy could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur who is with the King of Pentacles, somebody who is wanting a grounded, stable connection, moving ahead, and trying to how interesting is, I have 3 kings here at the bottom of the deck. So they are somebody who could be thinking about their finances, thinking of a grounded, stable connection, trying to, with the King of Swords, somebody who's trying to do things honestly, rationally, truthfully, trying to detach from their emotions, because with the King of Wands, they clearly have a lot of passion. Is somebody who's trying to think outside the box. I'm just thinking if it's actually an Emperor, because the emotional card is the only card that is missing, the King of Cups. I have all the three cards at the bottom of the deck, which could be this is what they are doing right now, thinking logically. Could be somebody who is wanting to take action, like a successful free thinker kind of energy, because they could be somebody who's having financial issues while feeling left out in the cold also, because I have the Five of Pentacles. But stability is on their mind, while if the action happens, it will be unpredictable. So please look at their actions. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Taurus and the person that they are in ready to know contact with. Universe, the actions of the energy. I did say the Emperor. Thank you so much, Universe. Yeah. So you could be dealing with either a father figure, a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body, Taurus, or an authoritative, disciplined energy. Okay, so this is in the near future. Could be your energy, could be the other person's energy, or could be both. Okay, both of you in the near future could be reflecting on this connection with the Seven of Pentacles, trying to have patience on with yourself and the connection, trying to have a long-term view on the connection. While you're reflecting, one energy is realizing with the Ten of Wands that they are tired, feeling exhausted, carrying the burden of the connection. Somebody who's feeling overwhelmed because of their responsibilities, because of how things have worked out in the connection, and now wanting to take charge with the Emperor. Somebody who wants to take action, as I said earlier on, could be a father figure, divine masculine, not in a masculine body, can be in a female body also. Somebody who now wants to get things going because they have hope in the connection, and this is why they are carrying the load, but heavily reflecting on the connection, on how to have a new beginning with you, Taurus, with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They are thinking of how to have this new passionate start with you after whatever has happened because of conflicts in the past. They could be with the Five of Wands, they could be replaying the conflict that happened because of other people, whether it was argument or chaos that happened in the past, or is heavily conflicted on how to have this new beginning with you after whatever has happened. Please keep in mind that you could be somebody with the Justice, now wanting a fair, balanced relationship, moving ahead. One energy could also be having some kind of legal issues after learning the life lessons. They could be somebody who's wanting to be honest, truthful, and balanced in this connection. Deep down, both of you could be feeling exhausted, wounded. One energy could have place some kind of boundary with the other energy that they need to overcome, that one energy needs to overcome, probably because there was some kind of conflict, and one energy clearly wants to win the other energy over, overcome your gods, because I think it's the emperor who wants to overcome the gods of the other person. Could be your Taurus, because they clearly want to win you over is what I'm getting while they are reflecting. They want to win you over and are thinking of a long-term committed relationship, or you are somebody who's wanting a long-term committed relationship after whatever has happened, something that can lead to marriage stability, Taurus. With the Five of Wands, and because I'm getting long-term committed relationship, both of you could be conflicted on how to have this new beginning that can lead to a long-term committed relationship after the conflicts of the past. Keep in mind there can be a possibility of having a conflict again when in the near future. So if you want it, keep your calm. Whether other people are influencing, helping, or influencing this, that can be another thing. And I forgot to mention, Taurus, with the Ace of Wands, a new energy can enter your life also, or you could find the passion for love and life again. With the Ace of Wands, either a new energy comes in, or you're finding the passion for love and life. This energy clearly wants it, whoever the emperor is. Okay, in the connection. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Sounded like a specific energy, so do let me know if it resonates so I can pick on your frequency more often. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in one of your other sign placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Karaka. Alright, Gemini, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Gemini is in little to no contact with, hiding from Gemini. What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Gemini, the person that Gemini is in little to no contact with, universe? Thank you, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Geminis, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments and the hypes. Thank you. It makes me happy to see you thriving even though it's without me. So somebody is keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, and seeing you do well. Okay, you are my everything. Okay, I want to break this no contact. Okay, so somebody wants to speak to you, Gemini. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. So the energetic cord is still active between you guys. They can't stop thinking about you, and this is why wanting to break the no contact. The flashbacks that I have about us are intense. I think that card came out in another sign. Can't place it now, but do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements. Aries, I said Aries, you could be, it's Gemini read, you could be connecting with an Aries, or the other person, or you have a sign placement in Aries, maybe could be. Okay, universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving forward with Gemini. What's blocking the energy from contacting Gemini or reaching out to Gemini, the person that Gemini is in little to no contact with, universe? Thank you. So Skipper tends to give very, very direct answers, Gemini. I try to keep it as general as possible, but only take what resonates and leave the rest. And do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharakaraka. So, toil and labor. Toil and labor is working hard, going through a hard time, feeling exhausted, could be having work stress also. So this energy with the block is somebody who's feeling exhausted, unappreciated, could be even feeling burnt out by putting too much effort in the wrong place, and this is why feeling burdened, stuck in the loop, feeling unappreciated because they keep doing that same routine task day in, day out. With the unexpected income as a block also. So unexpected income is surprise gain, small financial boost, possible financial changes. So we are reading blocks here again. So inconsistent support, someone who's relying on outside help, could be feeling an energy imbalance also of how much they give versus what they receive. Like the toil and labor, they could be somebody who's thinking, I'm putting in so much effort and getting so less in return. Could be somebody who's waiting on results, could be even some kind of external validation that is could be blocking this connection also from forward movement. With the wealthy man at the bottom of the deck is what's changing. So wealthy man is basically a successful status, a rich man, a friend or somebody in their life, or this energy may actually take action, or could be somebody who's forced to reevaluate their priorities. Someone grounded could even offer some kind of financial assistance. A friend or a wealthy man could offer this energy some kind of financial assistance, is what I'm getting. May offer some support, some kind of material influence. Gemini could influence the course ahead in the relationship, is what I'm getting. Universe, please show us what is finances is quite important to this energy. Universe, please show us what is the next action of the person that Gemini is in little to no contact with towards Gemini. I was saying finances and finances came up. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this energy is feeling a lot of confusion with the 7 of Cups. Somebody who is in that daydreaming energy, somebody who is not seeing that clear path, having a lot of confusion, feeling overwhelmed by the options. And the options do not have to mean people, it can just mean work, finances, responsibilities, on how to build this connection with you, with the 10 of Pentacles, how to build this family, how to buy a home, build a home. Some kind of confusion regarding finances is heavy. This energy is with the 8 of Cups, wanting to walk away from anything that is emotionally draining them. Somebody who is wanting to release all the confusion and move towards stability, move towards wealth, move towards buying a home, building a home, thinking about stability can be quite strong in this person's, because we are doing love reading. They could be somebody who's thinking how to build this family, how to build this wealth. With the Nine of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck, somehow Pentacles is quite focused. My eyes keep getting drawn to finances here. Pentacles is what's blocking. Pentacles is what they're thinking of, how to build family, how to build wealth, having a lot of confusion. With the Nine of Pentacles, this energy could be seeing you as a dream, as a catch to be with Gemini without a doubt, but is somebody who is thinking that they need to level up, they need to come up to your level. With the Nine of Pentacles, somebody who is wanting to show themselves self-love, work on their finances, and they're feeling a lot of confusion on how to build this wealth and family with you. Could have could be also trying to balance their emotions with the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who's trying to balance their yin and yang energies while balancing their emotions and working on their finances, working on their growth. This energy is realizing that there is definitely Two of Cups. Somebody who's realizing there is mutual love between you guys, and this is why trying to balance their emotions. They could also they clearly have a lot of love for you. They feel a lot of emotions for you, and this is why thinking how to build this family, how to build this legacy, and wanting to walk away from anything that is not fulfilling. But there is a lot of confusion in how to have this new romantic beginning with you, because they see you as a dream. They could also be reminiscing on the shared moments, realizing it's a soul connection with you, Gemini. And the confusion they are having could be because they are thinking of what offer to give you to have this Ten of Pentacles with you. What offer can they give you to have build a home, buy a home, build a legacy? This energy has finance a lot in their mind. Stability is a lot on their mind, which kind of confirms what Kipper is saying also. Universe, please show us what's the outcome between Gemini and the person that they are in little to no contact with. What's the outcome in the connection between Gemini and the person they are in little to no contact with? So this is in the mutual Gemini. Could be your energy, could be the other person's energy, could be both your energies. So I'll just read it out and you place it how it sees fit. Okay. One energy clearly has a lot of regret with the Four of Cups of how things worked out between you guys. Could be suffering from depression, thinking if it's a missed opportunity with you because of how things have worked out in the past between you guys. You could be thinking it's a missed opportunity with the other person also, because they could have been somebody who played some kind of mind games with you with the Five of Swords. Somebody who of how things worked out. They could have been somebody who walked away from a conflict thinking they were going towards their peace, and now has lost war with themselves of how deeply they feel for you, and this is why having a lot of regret in the connection with the Four of Cups. because they realize that you could be in the Queen of Wands energy. You are somebody who's charming, confident, courageous, sexy, and they are having a lot of regret of how they treated you in this connection. Keep in mind with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, they are manifesting you, manifesting to come out of this depression, come out of this regret with you. Somebody who is conflicted within themselves on how to have this opportunity again after whatever has happened, but deep down with the Magician, they will use all their tools that they have at their disposal, because with the Three of Wands beneath that, this energy is clearly manifesting you, somebody who's manifesting big progress in their love and finances, work, and waiting for the right opportunity to move ahead with you with the Chariot. Somebody who is looking for the right opportunity, manifesting movement, manifesting the right opportunity, waiting for the right opportunity, and something like a deep emotional cleanse or something could have started around the lunar eclipse that we went through in September, Gemini, and over the next 3 months you guys could be seeing things clearly, and somehow something in this connection could have been going on for a year or more. Maybe you met the energy a year or more ago, and you've been tying up loose ends or doing something, or the other energy is somehow this connection, probably you met them a year ago or something, might only resonate with a very few people, but I keep hearing a year, and something in the lunar eclipse could have started in September between you guys. Probably you're seeing things more clearly from September, maybe just for a very few people. You will have to place it, may only resonate with very few. As I said, sounds like a specific energy read. Do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharkarka sign placements for a complete picture, dear Gemini. And if it resonates, do let me know so I can tap onto your frequency more often. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye for now, dear Geminis. Alright, Cancer, let's see what is the person, universe, that Cancer is in ready to know contact with, hiding from Cancer, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Cancer, the person that Cancer is in ready to know contact with. A lot of cards, Cancer, they have a lot to say. Okay, and thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Cancers, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. I want to rebuild our connection. Oh wow, so they want to get back together with you, probably because they're missing you. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. So this energy could be healing, wanting to come in the best version. I'm keeping tabs on you, so through social media, through friends and family, curious about you, wanting to know what you're up to. Okay, I miss us, so they're clearly heavily missing any. I can't even say heavily missing you. It makes me happy to see you're thriving even though it's without me. Yeah, probably because they're keeping tabs, so that's why. Probably you're moving on. I just want to hear your voice. Watching you move on is killing me, but I want what is best for you. Okay. Keep in mind, Cancer, probably look at their actions when they come in, because this energy could be thinking you're moving on, which they want the best, but with that combination with the rebuild is probably they have that fear that they might lose you also. Universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving ahead with Cancer. What's blocking them from reaching out? The person that Cancer is in little to no contact with. So Kipper tends to give very, very direct answers. So I'll try to keep it as general as possible. So only take what resonates, and do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements, Cancer. We have toil and labor. Toil and labor is basically somebody who's working hard, feeling exhausted, could be having work stress, doing that same repetitive job again and again. But because we are reading what's blocking the connection, this is somebody who could be feeling exhausted, somebody who's feeling unappreciated, and feeling burnt out, putting in too much effort in the wrong place. Somebody who's feeling burdened, stuck in a loop, doing that same job. With the community also as a block. Community is basically social network, people around them, public life, outside influence, opinions of others. So that as a block is somebody who could be getting influenced by people around them or peer pressure. With what's changing at the bottom of the deck, we have Thief. So Thief is basically dishonesty, betrayal, somebody who drains the energies, who takes more than gives in return. And when I say take more, is somebody who takes more time, energy, money. So it's at the bottom of the deck. So a future toxic influence may return or get exposed. So either something lost will be restored with the Thief card, or that toxic influence may return and you will see things clearly. Okay. Universe, please show us the next actions of the person that Cancer is in little to no contact with towards Cancer. The next actions of the person that Cancer is in little to no contact with. Okay. So Cancers, this energy is feeling stuck in their head with the Eight of Swords. Is exactly what I was saying earlier on with the toil and labor. Somebody who is feeling stuck, feeling burdened, feeling stuck, probably could be going through a lot of negative thoughts in their head, feeling paralyzed of how things have worked out in this connection in the past, seeing you as a dream with the Nine of Pentacles, as somebody who is showing themselves self-love, reaping the rewards of of your labor. And this is why this energy is wanting to put effort in their own finances, work on their own stability, because they see you as a dream, as a catch to be with, thinking of giving you an offer for a new stable beginning. But what offer to give you is what is stressing them out. With the Eight of Swords, somebody who thinks that they definitely need to give you an offer for a stable, secure connection, but what to give you is what is stressing them out, keeping them stuck, because they see you as somebody who is a dream to be with. Keep in mind, this energy is feeling stuck because they are somebody who is thinking of a long-term committed relationship, thinking of building wealth with you, building a home, building a family with you. And this is why this energy is somebody who's putting in a lot of effort in their work, which you don't see is the toil and labor. Could be a self-employed energy, or somebody who's learning a new skill, really putting a lot of effort in their work, because they see you as a dream. And this energy is somebody who has a lot of romance on their mind with the Knight of Cups, somebody who is wanting deep down to send you a message because of the affection that they feel towards you. They could also be thinking that your guards are high with the Seven of Wands. After whatever has happened, you could have laid a boundary or something, that they think, because of their own romantic thoughts, they think that this connection is worth fighting for with Cancer, because Cancer is such a dream to be with. And feeling a lot of confusion with the Moon card, somebody who's feeling blocked intuitionally on how to overcome your guards, how to fight for this connection, is what offer to give you to have a stable beginning, because this energy clearly wants to have build wealth with you, build a family with you, because they see you as a dream. Confirmation on what I was getting in earlier with Oracle and this. Universe, please show us with Kipper. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Cancer and the person that they are in little to no contact with. Universe. Thank you, universe. I kept saying build a family, didn't I? And it's here. Okay. Thank you, universe. Okay. So this is in the mutual. Could be your energy, Cancer, could be the other person's energy, could be both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. One energy, I think it's them, who or could be both also with the Magician, because it's in the mutual. The Magician, one energy is manifesting you, Cancer. I think they really want to be with you. They want to use all their tools at their disposal to have this Hierophant with you, to have a long-term committed relationship, something traditional, something that can lead to like a marriage or something. And this is why trying to prioritize of what needs their attention first with the Two of Pentacles. Some kind of balancing act is going on, whether it's between their finances, emotions, something. They are trying to balance what needs their attention first, adapt to the situation, prioritize. You could be somebody who's manifesting something long term in your life after whatever has happened. Deep down, both of you could be with the Five of Wands, realizing that the conflict could have happened because of other people, community, because Five of Wands is a conflict that happens usually because of other people. Some kind of argument or something happened because of other people that you are replaying, and there can be a chance that you're conflicted within of how to have this long-term committed relationship with the other energy after them getting influenced by other people, or because one energy clearly wants a new passionate beginning with you with the Ace of Wands. They want a new passionate start, like hierophant, like a marriage, and a new person, or you could be somebody who's finding the passion for love and life again in your life. Either a new person enters your life, or you find the passion for love and life, and you're conflicted if you want this with this energy after whatever has happened. They could be somebody who's seeing you in the Queen of Wands energy, somebody who is charming, confident, courageous, sexy, and you are and this is why they have a decision to make about this connection. You have a decision to make about this connection with the judgment of what you want to ask the other person. You guys could be understanding the connection, getting awakened to the type of connection it is, because both Hierophant and Judgment mean understanding the spiritual connection, and at that evaluation stage, if this long-term committed relationship is even possible after the conflicts of the past, if it's even possible to have a reunion or a marriage with the other person after whatever has happened. One energy is clearly manifesting the marriage. Please keep in mind, either you could be conflicted within yourself, or there can be a possibility of a conflict in the near future also, probably when you guys talk. But there is clearly a lot of passion between you guys. Sounded quite specific, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus in Dharkarka, please, Cancers. And if it resonates, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. That's what I have for you. Take care. Bye for now, dear Cancers. Alright, Leos, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Leo is in ready to know contact with, hiding from Leo, what's heavy on their heart, what is their higher soul wanting to tell Leo, the person that Leo is in ready to know contact with. Thank you, Universe. A lot of cards just flying off the deck. Okay, I have a lot to say to you, Leos. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Leos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. So they clearly have a lot of feelings for you, Leo. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. So did something without realization, and now is realizing their mistakes. Pictures of you still make me smile. So looking at your old photos that you guys shared, could be also keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, wanting to know what you're up to. I treated you like an option and I'm sorry. So this energy could have been somebody who was driven by Knight of Wands energy, could have been somebody who was in and out of your life, treated you as an option, and that was what connected, influenced their actions, passion, not thinking their actions through. I keep dreaming about us together. So they could be having dreams about you. The energetic cord is still active. I'm grateful that you came in my life. So could be understanding the spiritual connection, also could be I'm going through a dark night of the soul and need space. Okay. So they're going through a tough time in their life right now, because the dark night of the soul is quite an emotional time when they don't get along with anyone, because after the dark night of the soul is when awakening, understanding the connection and all that happens. So whether it is relationship with you, with friends, family, like parents, work relationship, everything falls apart, finances, everything. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, probably because of the no contact and because of the way they have treated you. Probably, definitely could have been in and out of your life. This is why thinking that you will forget them. Okay. Universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving forward. Please show us what's blocking this connection from moving forward, or this energy from reaching out to Leos. So Kipper tends to give very, very direct answers. I'll try to keep it as general as possible. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. So we have unexpected income as a block. Okay. Unexpected income is basically a surprise gain, a small financial boost, or a surprise opportunity. So we are reading what's blocking this connection. So this energy could be somebody who's relying on outside help. There could be some kind of inconsistent support or an energy imbalance. Basically, they're given a lot more than what they receive, is what they think. Somebody who's waiting on results or wanting some kind of external validation is what's blocking this connection. With the false person also. False person is basically deception, lies, hidden motives, manipulation. So they could be somebody who lied to you. They could have been somebody who acted in a manipulative way. It's like the Seven of Swords energy. Somebody who has hidden feelings, wore a mask, lied, cheated, was strategic, had hidden motives. That kind of energy is what's blocking their own actions, which is confirmation on how what Kipper said, that I treated you like an option, and I lost sight of what was important in the connection. Seven of Swords energy, was strategic in their actions with the false person. Wore a mask kind of energy. With what's changing in this connection, Leos, is the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So a romantic decision or a temptation can surface. This energy has to make a heart-based decision is coming towards you, or a heart-centered choice will soon be unavoidable, is what I'm getting. Universe, please show us the next actions of the person that Leo is in little to no contact with towards Leo. The next actions of the energy that Leo is in little to no contact with towards Leo. So this energy has a lot of regret with the Four of Cups of how things have worked out between you guys. Could be someone who is feeling depressed, of how things have worked out, even thinking if it's a missed opportunity with Leo. Somebody who is keeps replaying the past again and again and again, and if they stay in this regret energy, they can miss an opportunity with you because of how reluctant they feel, how wary they feel of the past. Is that energy. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you because they keep looking at the past again and again. And how much regret they have. They are trying to keep things bottled up within themselves, their feelings, with the Queen of Cups. Somebody who is realizing that they have a lot of deep feelings for you, but this is somebody who is now trying to be emotionally intelligent with their feelings by putting a lid on their emotions, of how deeply they feel, because they feel that they need to choose the best path for their future. With the Two of Wands, they are somebody who's at that future planning stage of what is best for them, what they're considering their options, and choosing the right path ahead, because this energy is heavily feeling, with the Ten of Wands, feeling burdened by the responsibilities of life, burdened by how things have worked out in the connection. Somebody who is feeling overwhelmed, burnt out with how things have worked out, but still carrying the load because they are hopeful about the connection. And this is why, with the Two of Pentacles, somebody who's trying to balance their emotions, prioritize on what needs their attention first, realizing that with the Ace of Swords beneath that Two of Pentacles, realizing that to communicate with you, they will have to give you clear honesty. To have movement with you, they will have to speak, and give you the clarity of what happened, why happened. And this is why trying to balance, this energy could be somebody who's wanting to get into alignment with you, also deep down, wanting to communicate with you, but feeling a lot of pain, regret of how things have worked out. Wanting to get into alignment and communicate with you is their deep desire, Leos. Some kind of shift could happen in this person's energy over the next 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, universe, please show us what is the outcome between Leos, obsessively thinking about you, between Leos and the person that they are in little to no contact with. Okay, so this is the mutual. Could be your energy, could be other person's energy, could be both your energies. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it how it sees fit. With the Devil, they are obsessively thinking about you. Could be somebody who cannot stop thinking of how things worked out, why the Tower moment happened in the relationship, how unexpectedly things fell apart that led to the divorce, the chaos in the relationship, that led to the fall of the relationship. And they might have a sudden realization on how to proceed, because Tower is a sudden thing. Both of you can have a sudden revelation, sudden insight while you are thinking about the other person. Both of you could be thinking about each other with the Devil. The energetic cord is still linked between you guys with the Devil card. They could be somebody who, when they're obsessively thinking about you, they could be also realizing that there could be some kind of a material restriction, or something that is that is having a grip on this connection, because devil means that also some kind of material obsession is also there, some kind of addictive thoughts, or this is also there, and it confirms what Kipper said also. Please keep in mind, both of you can have a sudden realization that both of you want to get into calmer waters with each other. With the Six of Swords, both of you are wanting to resolve the conflicts of the past, go into peace, have a peaceful resolution. Because when you are in little to no contact, when you are soul searching with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, both of you want 10 of Pentacles with each other. Both of you want how to build a family, build home, build wealth together. And keep in mind that realization can be quite sudden. It can be a sudden movement that happens in this connection with the Tower. Okay. And sorry, I wanted to say, you could go within you to decide if you want to have a family in the near future. Once you speak, you could be somebody who's thinking that I need to look within myself if you want a relationship with the other energy. If you want to build wealth, buy a home, that kind of an energy. Okay. And the answer will be within yourself. You'll find the light within yourself when you go within, and the Hermit gives you the answer. That's what I have for you, Leo. Sounded specific, so please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements for a complete picture. And if it resonates, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Thank you, dear Leos. Alright, Virgos, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Virgo is in little to no contact with, hiding from Virgo, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Virgos. The person that Virgo is in little to no contact with. Thank you, Universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. I can't keep going on without you. I'm thinking about you a lot. This card came out in another sign also, so please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharkarka. And I really shuffled. You are my everything. Okay. Has deep feelings for you. I can't imagine a life without you. So I don't get it, why they have so much of feelings and not in touch with you. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. Obsessively thinking about you. Think they can't be without you. The energetic cord is heavily active between you guys. I keep dreaming about us together. Could be having dreams about you also, or wanting to be with you. Clearly has a lot of emotions. Then what is blocking them from reaching out? Curious to know myself. Universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving forward. What's stopping them from reaching out? The person that Virgo is in little to no contact with. Universe, what's blocking this energy? So Kipper tends to give very direct answers, so I'll try to keep it as general as possible. So only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? And do check your other sign placements. Some of the cards did come out in other signs also, so it'll help you get a clearer picture. So we have the privileged lady. Privileged lady is the person that you have at your workplace that you think is your friend but is actually the one who takes that promotion from you. So in reality is not a friend, is somebody who's thinking about themselves, is a carefree personality, is somebody who's quite vain, yet elegant, and a socialite kind of energy. So it could be their influence or self-centeredness, or their own vanity, or some kind of outside jealousy. It's what's blocking this connection. It could be also this, that they have a status or pride blocks Virgo, rather than somebody who feels that they can be emotionally open, somebody who feels entitlement, vanity, or some kind of detachment from reality could be there also, which is blocking the connection, and which is why this energy is feeling imprisoned in a cage, stuck, because imprisoned is also block, just in the block position. Imprisoned is Eight of Swords energy, somebody who's feeling trapped, somebody who's feeling stuck, somebody who is feeling the limitations, probably because of mental and emotional trap that they're going through. Could be somebody who's feeling a lot of guilt also, or that trapped thinking that they are processing, or could be some kind of external control that is keeping them trapped also. Could be with the message of concern at the bottom of the deck. So message of concern is usually a worrying news or an alert in Kipper. So you can expect some kind of truth or a warning can emerge, Virgos. They either might open up about their fears, or some kind of truth is coming out, that might be either delicate or disruptive. So you place it when it happens. Universe, please show us what is the next action of the person that Virgo is in little to no contact with towards Virgo. The next action of the person that Virgo is in little to no contact with towards Virgo. They clearly have a lot of love for you, and there is mutual love in this connection. For it to resonate, because I have Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Even after whatever has happened, Virgo, you still love them. So this energy is could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur who is working on their finances. Could be seeing you as a dependable, grounded, stable, secure person also, who has that strong sense of growth you want. They could be thinking of something, that you could be somebody who's wanting long-term committed relationship, and they also want it with the King of Pentacles. Okay, and any move that they make towards you will be very diligent with the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who will think a lot, be very conservative and practical in their movement, because before they make the move, they want to think about the move of how it will be perceived by you. Trying to have a lot of patience within themselves. Somebody who's slow in their movement, but because they have been thinking about it for such a long time, when it actually happens, can be impulsive also. It's two absolutely different knights who are here, because Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords are very different. Knight of Swords is somebody who is that kind of an energy, who's realized some kind of truth, and somebody who acts out of impulse, or wants to talk because they want to rush towards the other person after discovering something, tell the other person the truth, seize that moment, And Knight of Pentacles energy is somebody who says, let me have patience with myself, let me move slowly. So you're aware, two very different personalities, probably because they have been thinking so long again and again of how things have worked out. With the Two of Cups, this energy realizes that there is mutual love between both of you. It's like a divine love connection also, could be a spiritual love connection also. They know that both of you have feelings, and they are conflicted within themselves. With the Five of Swords, they realize that they could have played some kind of mind games with you in the past, which led to the destruction of the connection. They led to your guards being high, because Five of Swords, and just below that is the Seven of Wands. So they know that they've played some kind of mind games, and somehow they know that because of how they acted in the argument, by walking away thinking they were going towards their peace, and then realizing that they've lost war with themselves, is that kind of an energy, Five of Swords. Because they realize that because of what happened in the past, your guards are high with the Seven of Wands. But they also realize at the same time that they are somebody who has to fight for this connection deep down. They want to overcome your boundaries, overcome your guards, because of the love they feel. Two of Cups, because of the emotions that they have for you, and someone who is conflicted on how to overcome your guards after whatever has happened, taking the time but then acting maybe very impulsively because they're tired of thinking the correct way. So which night they act on is upon them, because this Knight wants to talk, but then they calm themselves thinking that's not the correct way, they should think about it. Okay, universe, please show us. So please look at their actions and follow your gut instinct. Outcome in the near future between Virgos and the person that they are in little to no contact with, universe. We have the Queen of Wands, Magician, and Justice. So this is in the mutual. So please place the energies. It can be your energy, it can be the other person's energy, it can be both your energy. So I'll just read it out and you place it. Okay. One energy is manifesting the other energy with the Magician. Somebody, both of you could be manifesting also, wanting to use all the tools at your disposal in the connection. One energy is clearly wanting justice, Virgos. Somebody who wants, you could be somebody who's wanting fair and balanced relationship, moving ahead after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. You want the truth from the other person. The other person could be wanting to give you the truth, thinking of doing the right thing, and also realizing that everything is a cause and effect of their own actions, now wanting to bring fairness and balance in the connection, because they see you, Virgos, as the Queen of Wands, as somebody who's charming, confident, courageous, sexy, strong energy. And this is why they realize with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck that they have a lot of love for you, because of the emotions that they have for you. They want a new romantic beginning based on a connection that is fair and balanced. You could be somebody who's wanting that. You could be, the other way I could read it is, you are investing in yourself, and you are somebody who is wanting a new romantic love towards you. And it can be there because Ace of Cups is new person coming in. You're manifesting love, and a new person could be coming in because you're manifesting a connection after learning the life lessons. You're manifesting romantic success in your life where there is fairness, where there is balance, because of the emotions that this energy feels for you. They are feeling stressed out with the Nine of Swords on how to have this new romantic beginning with you. Nine of Swords, somebody who is feeling a lot of anxiety, fear on how things have worked out, if it's even possible to have a family after how things have worked out in the past with the Ten of Pentacles, if you will even give them a chance at creating wealth, creating a legacy together. And this is what is stressing them out with the Nine of Swords. Is just beneath that Nine of Swords is the Ten of Pentacles, because this energy could be somebody who's really wanting to build a family with you and feeling stressed if it's possible to build a family after whatever has happened between you guys. Somebody who's feeling that emotional trauma, psychological trauma within themselves, which is affecting their sleep also. Something in the mutual could happen, Virgos, around the full moon or within the month. Some kind of a new emotional awareness or a cycle could begin between you guys around the full moon or the new full moon is what I'm getting, around the full moon or within the month. And something could have started in autumn equinox. I think it was the 22nd, wasn't it? The autumn equinox. Something, I'm being asked to prepare for some kind of change, because something could happen, really big changes could happen in a few months down the road. Anyways, full moon is definitely important, and somehow that autumn equinox could have triggered something between you guys, or something happened, and in a few months there will be big changes in the mutual, so you will have to place it. Okay, that's what I have for you, Virgos. Do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharka, because it sounds like a specific read, and if it resonates, do let me know so I can pick on your frequency more often. And sending you guys a lot of love and light. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in one of your other sign placements. Alright, Libras, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Libra is in little to no contact with, hiding from Libra. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Libra, the person that Libra is in little to no contact with. Universe, thank you. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. So the energetic cord is still active. They're thinking about you, Libra, missing you. I feel empty without you. So really missing you. I my biggest regret is not telling you how I feel. So King of Cups energy has a lot of feeling, but probably did not tell you how deeply they feel for you. It makes me happy to see you thriving, even though it's without me. So they could be somebody who is keeping tabs on you through social media, through uh, friends and family, seeing you grow, seeing you happy, and really missing you. Could be feeling empty without you deep within, which I was reading. I'm grateful that you came in my life. So has a lot of feelings for you, Libra. But then what is blocking this connection from moving forward? Universe, please show us the block in the connection. Universe, please show us what's blocking the energy from reaching out to Libra, or what's blocking this connection from moving forward with Libra. Okay, so Kipper tends to give very, very direct answers, and I'll try to keep it as general as possible. Okay, so with the journey card, journey is basically travel, visiting, forward movement, transitioning. So probably some kind of obviously physical and emotional distances there, or some kind of travel constraints or travel delays could be creating a block in this connection, Libra. With mature man also as a block. Mature man is basically a father figure. Could be actual father also, or because it's a general read, I will include the woman also. So some kind of mature person's influence, whether it is father, mother, an older figure, mentor, or a boss, some kind of outside advice, authoritative figures, interference or influence could be overriding their own desires, Libra, acting as a block. With the coffin at the bottom of the deck, coffin is basically endings, loss, closure in Kipper. So something must end before something new begins. So what ends is basically clearing the way for renewal, for a new beginning in the near future. Probably the end of travel delays could be. Universe, please show us what's the next action of the person that Libra is in little to no contact with. Next actions towards Libra. Okay, so while in the hermit mode with you, Libra, while you guys are this energy more like because it's their actions, while in little to no contact with you, this energy is somebody who's soul searching, somebody who's trying to gain wisdom by going within themselves, somebody who's contemplating in solitude on how to have growth, somebody who could be speaking to friends also, taking advice, someone who's gaining wisdom about this connection on how to have forward movement in this connection with the Chariot, while reflecting on this connection. So Seven of Pentacles, trying to be patient with themselves and the connection, thinking good things take time, so let's have patience while gaining wisdom on how to move ahead with you, how to resolve the issues of the past is Chariot, using all their strength, willpower in wanting success with you. Somebody who is even thinking of traveling towards you. With the Chariot also means travel. So this energy is manifesting you with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, clearly manifesting movement with you. Somebody who wants to use all their willpower, all the tools at their disposal to have the Hierophant with you, to have a long-term committed relationship with you. Could be understanding or awakening to the connection also, because Hierophant and Hermit together, both of it is somebody in deep reflection mode, somebody who's understanding the spiritual connection also, and manifesting a long-term committed stable connection with you, but feeling a lot of confusion with the Moon card on how things have worked out between you guys. Somebody who has a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, confusion on how to have this Hierophant, how to have this long-term committed relationship, and is manifesting to come out of that Moon also. Keep in mind, Libra, when Moon is there, things come to light with time. So proceed ahead with caution, is what I'm getting. Okay. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Libra and the person that Libra is in little to no contact with. Thank you, Universe. So this is the mutual shared energy, Libra. Could be yours, could be the other person's, could be both. So you place it how it sees fit. Okay. So both of you could be wanting to communicate with each other with the Ace of Swords. One energy for sure is wanting the truth, is wanting the clarity, and the other energy is probably even thinking of communicating to give the truth, give the clarity, to have that decision of whether you guys want to have this reunion with the other person, with the Three of Cups. Because when one energy is spending time with friends, family, with in social gatherings, in parties, in collaborative pursuits, they realize that they want to spend time with you, Libra. They want a reunion with you, and the energy, both of you could be thinking the only way forward to have this reunion is if there is clear cut communication, total clarity, total truth comes out for a new cycle to begin with the World card. Because one energy is clearly wanting a new cycle to begin with, the other energy with the World is now wanting achievement, success. World even means travel. So I have all the three traveling cards with the World, Chariot, and Journey. So one energy could be traveling towards the other person, thinking of communicating honestly to have the truth. Somebody who's even wanting to travel towards their own happiness with the Ten of Cups beneath that. Somebody, both of you got emotional happiness with each other, like a storybook romance. Both of you could be thinking that in a new cycle, I think it's the Emperor deep down, could be a father figure, could be a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body, could be an authoritative disciplined energy who is realizing deep down that they got storybook romance with you, Libra, and this is why they are somebody who wants a new cycle with you, on this reunion with you, to speak clearly, honestly, communicate honestly with you. Keep in mind, I sense that there is someone is feeling the confusion on how to have, deep down somebody could be feeling the confusion on how to have, how to give the clarity to the other person, how to have this reunion with the other person because of the emotions that they feel, to how to have could be somebody who is feeling the confusion, because I did see the moon. So one energy could be having a lot of confusion on how to begin this new cycle after whatever has happened in the connection, how to communicate honestly, truthfully, to have this new cycle with the other energy. Please look at their actions, follow your gut instinct while moving ahead, Libras. Sounded like a specific read, so do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements for a complete picture, dear Libras. Alright, Scorpios, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Scorpio is in ready to know contact with, hiding from Scorpio, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Scorpio, the person that Scorpio is in ready to know contact with. Universe, thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Scorpios, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. So somebody could be healing. I want to make you mine. Okay. I miss the feeling of your body on mine. So somebody who's thinking about you intimately, wanting to be with you, wanting, you know what, I treated you like an option and I'm sorry. Okay, so could have been somebody who was like a player energy in and out of your life, did not give you that committed relationship, somebody who felt a lot of passion, a lot of desire for you, but did not make it official, or I'm taking the time to find myself again while healing. My biggest regret is not telling you how I feel. Somebody who has a lot of feelings but did not reveal the true feelings. King of Cups energy. Somehow just the passion was driving the connection. I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. Some of these cards did come out in other sign placements, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharakarka for a complete picture. Heavy missing energy, a lot of regret on not telling you, and is healing. So let's see what's blocking the connection. Universe, please show us what's blocking the connection from moving forward with Scorpio, or what's stopping them from reaching out to Scorpio, the person that Scorpio is in little to no contact with. Okay, so Scorpios, Kipper tends to give very, very direct answers, so I'll try to keep it as general as possible. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. So pathway in Kipper is a long journey that is filled with life lessons, and the growth is gradual, and in this life lessons it can take up to 2 years. The only way to learn the life lessons quick is by learning the lessons quicker of whatever universe wanted to teach you, whether it was self-love, self-growth, in your soul's journey. So this person with the pathway card could be somebody who has that fear of commitment, could be somebody who's very impatient, or somebody in this long road is basically because of the life lessons that they are learning, somebody who is just not showing enough patience, not learning them quick enough, that kind of energy. A lot of transformations could have happened in this person's energy and life since they met you, or in their path, in this person's path. Okay, heavy transformations, and because of which the lack of patience in learning the life lessons quickly in this long journey of life. With the thief at as a block also, thief is basically somebody who takes more than they give, whether it is time, energy, money. Somebody who is dishonest, could be because we are reading blocks here, their dishonesty, somebody who is feeling energetically drained now, somebody who is feeling betrayed, or because they took more than they gave, feeling betrayed, drained out, because of whatever has happened in their life, also is the thief, and this is why it's creating a block. With the concern card as what's changing in the near future, concern is basically anxiety, fear, overthinking energy. So probably you can expect some kind of clarity or a wake up call, Scorpio, because decision time is coming so close to this energy. Either a resolution may come up, or after deep introspection, somebody who's compelled to think about their own actions, which will lead to a decision time in this person's energy towards you, because that we were looking at the love connection. Okay, universe, please show us what's the next action of the person that Scorpio is in little to no contact with towards Scorpio. So this energy could be seeing a lot of twos. Two is all about balance, and if you see a number persistently, please pay attention to the thoughts you are having at that time, Scorpios. So with the death, this energy keeps replaying of how things ended between you guys, that led to the breakup, that led to the destruction of the relationship, and is now realizing that there needs to be a complete change, total renewal, total transformation in this connection to have a new beginning. Heavy transformation is on their mind right now. Somebody who's realizing with the Knight of Cups that they have a lot of romance on their mind towards you. They are somebody who feels a lot of attraction, a lot of passion for you, and is thinking of sending you an invitation, thinking of coming in as a charmer, and they will be like a charmer when they come in, because this energy is somebody who's trying to balance their emotions with the Two of Pentacles. Somebody who is trying to adapt, prioritize, juggle their emotions, finances. Somebody who is thinking of following their heart, moving ahead, but feeling a lot of indecision with the Two of Swords, not seeing that clear path. Somebody who's avoiding to make that decision also on how to show you the change with the death. They keep thinking that yes, a transformation is required, for me to come towards Libra, but what change can I show? And this is why somebody who is suffering from indecision on how to move ahead, and it will come in clear, because what's in Kipur is showing exactly decision time is coming close. They will need to make a decision about this connection. While suffering from this indecision, this energy with the Queen of Cups is realizing that they have a lot of emotions, but they're keeping a lid on their emotions towards you, because they are somebody who could be realizing their mistakes in the relationships in the past. Somebody who is also realizing that you could be somebody who's not showing your emotions after whatever has happened, Scorpios, because Queen of Cups is here. So probably they could be with a Hierophant beneath that. They could be thinking, awakening to the connection, to the spiritual connection. They could be understanding the spiritual connection, and now thinking of having, deep down they are thinking of a long-term committed relationship with you, like traditional relationship, but feeling a lot of confusion, avoiding to make that decision on how to show you the change, because they clearly know that what change to show you when they come in. Universe, please show us what is the outcome in the near future between Scorpios and the person that they are in little to no contact with. Okay. Things are happening according to divine timing in this connection. Okay. All right. So this is the mutual shared energy. Scorpios, could be yours, could be the other person's, could be both. Okay. Both of you. So you place the energies how it sees fit. Both of you are replaying the shared moments with each other with a lot of comfort, with a lot of tenderness, realizing that it's a soul connection, it's a past life connection, it could be a childhood sweetheart. One energy could be a divine masculine, does not have to be in a masculine body, could be with the Emperor, could be an authoritative, disciplined energy, could be a father figure who is now thinking of taking charge because they realize that it's a soul connection. They are somebody who's realizing that when they spend time in social gatherings with friends and family, they only want to spend time with you. They want a get together with you because they feel that pull in this connection. Both of you could be with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are happening according to divine timing, according to destiny, according to fate, which is after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. One energy clearly, change is coming with the Wheel of Fortune also. Keep in mind, with the Wheel of Fortune, one energy, after learning the karmic lessons, or both of you, one energy clearly is wanting to win the other person over, is somebody who wants victory, success in this connection, wants a get together with the other energy, and because they are feeling left out in the cold, could be somebody who's having financial hardships also, but their main goal is having a get together with you. Their main priority is having a reunion with you to win you over. And I see 2 6s here also. So 6 is all about balance. If you see a number, please pay attention to the thoughts you are having at that time, because that's how universe speaks to us. So they're clearly thinking of a get together with you, of how to have the reunion with you, Scorpios, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. And things are happening according to Wheel of Fortune, according to destiny, fate, after learning the life lessons. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Do let me know if it resonates. Sounded quite specific. And check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements for a complete picture, please. And if it resonates, please let me know so I can pick on your frequency more often. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in your other sign placement. Sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Sagittarius is in little to no contact with, hiding from Sagittarius, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Sagittarius, the person that Sagittarius is in little to no contact with. Universe, thank you. And thanks for sharing the space with me, dear Sagittarius, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. So the energetic cord is still active. They're heavily thinking about you. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. So please do not take a person from a general read. It could just be they're talking about karmics, their parents, their siblings, their work family. If you know a person, then that's a different thing. And they're just a distraction. Okay. As I said, karmics. I keep dreaming about us together. So clearly probably has dreams about you. I can't imagine a life without you. Quite emotional, Sagittarius. And a lot of thinking is going on. So universe, please show us what's blocking this energy from moving towards Sagittarius. What's blocking this connection or the energy from contacting Sagittarius? Please show us a clear block, universe. This card, few of the cards did come out in other sign placements, so please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements, please, Sagittarius. And Kipper tends to give very, very direct answers, so I'll try to keep it as general as possible, so only take what resonates. So bad health is basically some kind of physical illness, depression, fatigue. So we are reading what's blocking this connection. So some kind of emotional drain, mental health struggles, depression, stress, or could be actually physically sick also. Could some kind of emotional exhaustion or burnt out is what's blocking the connection, probably because of finances, because Great Fortune is actually a very auspicious card in the deck. Great Fortune is abundance, blessings, expansion, but we are reading blocks here in the connection. So they could have a feeling of entitlement, somebody who's waiting for luck and not taking action. Could be somebody who's distracted by luck or gains, and which is leading them to a lot of bad health, depression, some kind of false hope or distraction from the emotional truth is what's blocking the connection. With the message of concern at the bottom of the deck, message of concern is basically some kind of worrying news or an alert, so you can expect some kind of truth or a warning to emerge. They could even open up about their fears, or the truth can come out, whether it's delicate or disruptive. That's another story. Okay, but you can expect some kind of truth or clarity coming. Even could be a warning also, Sagittarius. Universe, please show us the next actions of the person that Sagittarius is in little to no contact with towards Sagittarius. The next actions, universe, of the person that Sagittarius is in little to no contact with towards Sagittarius. So this energy is using all the strength, all their willpower, all their confidence in taming their desires, putting a brave face on, while keeping tabs on you, while Page of Swords, while keeping tabs through social media, through friends and family, and any communication that you guys have can be quite guarded between you. Somebody who thinks a lot before communicating, because there's somebody who is thinking how you will perceive their communication, and this is why this energy is trying to balance Two of Pentacles, whatever emotions, finances that need their attention first, while putting a brave face on, probably with the bad health and finance actually in Kipper as a block. This energy could be trying to balance, prioritize, and replay the world, the end of a chapter, or end of a cycle. They are realizing that they want a new cycle with you. They are realizing that they want achievement and success with you. They want fulfillment with you. They want a new cycle to begin with you. Could even be traveling towards you with the World card. This energy now, with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, you could be connecting with a divine masculine. Does not have to be in a masculine body. If you resonate with that journey, could be a father figure, could be an authoritative, disciplined energy, okay, who is now thinking of walking away from anything that drains them, anything that is emotionally unfulfilling. With the Eight of Cups, somebody who wants to leave anything negative, and walk towards their healing. With the Star, somebody who wants to now walk towards taking charge in this connection for a new cycle to begin. Somebody who, while healing, is realizing that you are their inspiration. You are the reason why change is happening in their life. You are somebody that they want renewal with, hope with, for a new cycle. Universe, please show us what's in the outcome in the near future between Sagittarius and the person that they are in no contact with. What's in the outcome? So this is in the mutual. Sagittarius could be your energy, their energy, both your energies. So I'll read it out and you place it, okay? Or it could be both also. While in little to no contact, in the hermit mode, both of you could be soul searching. Both of you could be contemplating, going within and getting wisdom about this connection. You could be while you're in solitude, you could be speaking to friends, wanting to take advice on how to have the growth in this connection, because both of you could be realizing that with the Ace of Cups, both of you have a lot of love for each other. Both of you want this new cycle to begin. Sagittarius, between you guys, Ace of Cups, okay? One energy clearly wants a new cycle to begin with you. They want, because I had the World card here, they want a new cycle. They want romantic success with you because of the emotions that they feel. And Sagittarius, a new love could also enter your life that you could be contemplating about. You could be thinking about while you are in little to no contact with this energy. Okay, both of you could be thinking with the Knight of Cups, or one energy for sure is wanting to follow their heart, send a message to the other person, because they have a lot of romance on their mind. This is somebody who wants to send a charming, energetic message, will come in as a charmer when they come in to, because of the emotions that they feel towards you. But deep down they're feeling a lot of confusion with the Two of Swords on how to overcome the obstacles of the connection, of how to overcome and have this new romantic start with you. And with the Queen of Cups, probably it is you who's feeling the confusion and suffering from that indecision on how to proceed, whether it's with the new person or this energy. Somebody who is keeping the emotions to themselves with the Queen of Cups. Could be both of you could be being very emotionally intelligent. One energy for sure is being very emotionally intelligent with their feelings, not keeping a lid on their emotions, not showing it to the other person, because with the Moon they feel a lot of confusion. They could be somebody who's feeling a lot of confusion on how to proceed in this connection because of the obstacles. Somebody is avoiding to make that decision and keeping this to themselves. New love could enter your life. I think it's probably that you're suffering the indecision from, or the other energy, how to have this new romantic beginning. You will have to place it. The advice with that indecision card and the Moon card is quite important. Whoever is feeling the confusion and the other energy, Moon is a lot of anxiety on how to proceed further, a lot of confusion in making that decision. So the advice is to move ahead with caution, as things will get revealed with time. So look at their actions. And Moon also is somebody who's feeling blocked intuitionally, Sagittarius, and the advice is to follow your intuition. So follow your intuition, look at their actions and how to proceed, because clearly one energy is wanting a new romantic beginning. I think it's them. Could be you also. And a new love is definitely could enter. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Do check your other sign placements for a complete picture. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Alright, Capricorn, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Capricorn is in little to no contact with. Hide it from Capricorn. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Capricorn, the person that Capricorn is in little to no contact with. I'm keeping tabs on you. Okay. Alright. So through social media, through friends and family, wanting to know what you're up to, curious about you. I'm grateful that you came in my life. Okay. I want to rebuild our connection. Okay. Somebody wants to get back with you. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. It's quite so many emotions, and this is why wanting to rebuild the connection with you. Okay. My biggest regret is not telling you how I feel. King of Cups energy, somebody who felt a lot but found it difficult to voice their emotions, and now is realizing the love that they have for you, the deep feelings that they have for you. The throat chakra could have been blocked, Capricorn. Universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving forward with Capricorn. What's blocking this energy from reaching out to Capricorn, the person that Capricorn is in little to no contact with. Same cards keep coming out. It's interesting how the same cards keep coming out. Please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharakarka sign placements, Capricorn, and Kipper tends to give very direct answers, so I'll try to keep it as general as possible, so only take what resonates, okay? With the unexpected income as a block, unexpected income is basically surprise gain, a small financial boost or a surprise opportunity. So we are reading blocks here in this connection, so some kind of inconsistent support or somebody who's relying on outside help, or could be an energy imbalance also on how much they give and what they receive. Somebody who's waiting on results or external validation could be probably because they are somebody who's working very hard with the toil and labor. Again, as a block, this energy could be somebody who is feeling exhausted, unappreciated, under a lot of work stress, doing that same repetitive job again and again and feeling burnt out, putting in too much effort at the wrong place, and feeling burdened, feeling that they're stuck in a loop, and unappreciated. With what's changing is at the bottom of the deck is the sudden wealth. So sudden wealth is like a jackpot, stroke of luck or quick gain. So they actually might get a lucky break, or a breakthrough, or an opportunity may appear with the sudden wealth, or the distractions can intensify also because a lot of finance is here with Kipper. Universe, please show us what is the person that Capricorn is in little to no contact with. Four of Swords. Next actions towards Capricorn. Please show us the next actions of the person that Capricorn is in little to no contact with towards Capricorn. As I said earlier on, it's interesting how Kipper and cards, they say the same thing. Okay, so while in little to no contact with you, while healing, while in isolation, this energy is aligning their mind, body and soul. Somebody who is recalibrating while healing. While in silence, they are realizing that you are their wish come true with the Nine of Cups. They got emotional fulfillment, they got happiness with you, they got joy with you, and this is why any move that they make towards you will be Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who will be very conservative, practical, hardworking, responsible, diligent in their actions, because they see you as a wish, they see you as a dream to be with, and every move that they make towards you will be, yes, slow because they're being patient with themselves. At the same time, consider how that move will be perceived by you before taking that move. So Knight of Pentacles energy, because this energy deep down is feeling Eight of Swords energy, somebody who's feeling stuck, somebody who is having a lot of negative doom gloom energy, somebody who's feeling paralyzed because of their circumstances and feeling like their hands are tied. Probably something about finances, stability, because we have the Four of Pentacles again, which is while feeling stuck doing that same job again and again, the repetitive task. They could be somebody on whose mind they could be seeing a lot of fours. Four is all about stability, creating a stable, grounded connection. They could be somebody who has some kind of a material attachment with the Four of Pentacles, and this is why they are feeling stuck. Somebody who has that scarcity mindset, and this is why they are holding on to the connection while holding back and feeling stuck and waiting for that right time to approach you. With the Three of Wands, having patience with themselves, manifesting their dream, waiting for the right moment. Could be even Three of Wands is usually manifesting, waiting for the right time, and while waiting they're manifesting progress, development in work and in career. This energy is clearly manifesting a lot of development in work, finances, while thinking about stability, and it's stressing them out because they see you as a wish. The move will be very diligent towards you. Universe, please show us the outcome towards in the near future between Capricorn and the person that they are in little to no contact with. Thank you, Universe. You guys could be seeing a lot of tens. 10 is all completion of a cycle, for a new cycle to begin. So this energy could be seeing a lot of fours, tens, stability, end of a cycle for a new cycle to begin. Okay. And if you see a number persistently, please pay attention to the thoughts you're having at that time, because that's how universe, angels, guides, they communicate with us. So this is a mutual shared energy. Could be yours, could be theirs, could be both. Okay, so both of you could be keeping tabs on each other with the Page of Swords. They clearly are. Somebody who's curious about you, Capricorn, and the communication that happens will be quite guarded. With the Page of Swords, it's somebody who thinks a lot before sending that message to the other person of how it will be perceived by the other person, because they clearly want a romantic beginning with you, a new passionate start with you. Ace of Wands, they want to because of the passion, because of the desire that they have for you, they want a new beginning in love. You could be somebody who's finding the passion for love and life again, and a new energy could enter your life, that you could have a lot of passion. Both of you could be either replaying the conflict of the past that happened because of other people, that led to argument or chaos, or it could be that you conflicted within yourself. If it is possible to have this new beginning with the other energy after whatever has happened in the past, both of you at the same time realize that this connection can lead to emotional fulfillment for both of you. 10 of Cups, both of you could be replaying of how this connection was emotionally fulfilling, how to have this storybook romance. Both of you, one energy clearly wants to win the other energy over. Somebody who wants to win your heart, Capricorn, probably because they're thinking of a long-term committed union with you. And you could be contemplating if it is possible to have this long-term committed union, like a marriage or something, with the other person after whatever has happened. They clearly want to win you over. With the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, one energy, or could be both of you, could be feeling overwhelmed by the responsibilities of life. burdened by the responsibility. I think it's this energy for sure who's feeling burdened, because all these is burden, right? Overwhelmed, exhausted, by how things have worked out, and they also realize that after whatever has happened, it could have been like they've hurt you, they've wounded you in the process, and this is why they are somebody who's hopeful about the connection, wanting to overcome your guards, your boundaries, your defense mechanism, and sweep you off your feet with the Knight of Wands. I was getting that earlier also, that somebody really wants to win you over, win the other energy over, have victory and success and recognition. Something like a long term is what's on the mind of the other energy. Keep in mind with the Chariot beneath that, the energy probably could be somebody who has a lot of passion, and this is why wanting to move ahead in this connection, resolve the issues of the past as they come along, because both of you could be obviously having emotional fulfillment with each other. Both of one energy I am getting definitely is conflicted within themselves. If it's possible to have this storybook romance, this reunion with the other energy after the conflicts of the past, after whatever has happened between you guys. The conflict could be simply because of other people. The misunderstandings or the argument could have been caused by other people. Because Five of Wands is usually other people's involvement in the conflict. It can be miscommunication or personality clash also, but that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Sounded like a specific energy read, so please please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharaka sign placements for a complete picture. And if it resonates, please let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often, dear Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Aquarius is in little to no contact with, hiding from Aquarius, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Aquarius, the person that Aquarius is in little to no contact with. Thank you. The same card keeps coming out today, Aquarius. Thank you for sharing the space with me, for all the likes, the shares, and the beautiful, beautiful comments. Thank you. I can't keep going on without you. So somebody has a lot of feelings for you. It makes me happy to see you thriving even though it's without me. So somebody is clearly keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, and seeing you as doing well. I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. So they're going through a tough time in their life. I'm running because I don't think I deserve you. Doubting themselves, having self-worth, self-doubt issues. A lot of emotional turmoil is what they're going through. I'm going through a dark night of the soul and need space. Now it makes sense. So dark night of the soul is a very tough time. I'm not defending them, Aquarius, by any chance, but dark night of the soul is a phase where everything falls apart in a person's life, whether it is finances, friends, relationship. Besides with the partner, even relationships with family, work family, friends, nobody understands, and the person just wants to be quiet, and they're doubting everything. When I said self-doubt, everything is a question mark. Okay, And after this is when awakening happens, enlightenment happens. They go within to understand, I really fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. So realizing their mistakes with you, Aquarius. Somebody who's feeling very guilty also of the way they treated, but thinks they don't have much to offer, is what I'm getting here. Probably because of how things are working out in their life also, because that's how dark night of the soul. So person has to feel totally broken down to build themselves up again. Okay, universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving forward, or what's blocking this energy from reaching out to Aquarius. Please give us a clear picture on the block. Thank you, universe. So Kipper tends to give very, very direct answers, and I'll try to keep it as general as possible. So we have the official person as a block. So official person usually is an authoritative, disciplined energy who's usually wearing some kind of a uniform, whether it is police, military, robe for lawyers, or whatever it is, right? So some kind of rules, regulations, red tape, or rigid thinking, or some kind of an external control. Could be, to be honest, it's rigid thinking, law, authority that's blocking the heart-based rules, or some kind of power struggle could be what's blocking this connection with the main female also as a block. So main female is usually the female querent or their significant partner. Okay, so with the main female as a block, this person could be overthinking, somebody who is feeling emotionally overwhelmed, probably because of the external influence, but you are definitely on their mind, totally and completely. They keep thinking about you all the time. And this energy is not sure how to approach you, to be honest, is what's the block. Oh my god, this energy. Which does make sense with what Oracle was saying, somebody who doesn't feel that, has that hesitation, in approaching, because of whatever has happened in the past, also in their actions with you. With the pathway at the bottom of the deck, so pathway card is the life's journey, okay, which is filled with life lessons, which is filled with transformations, which is filled with gradual growth. So this is what's happening, is a new door could open, which could be, yes, slow, because you have to learn. Okay, so I have to show you the card here. Can you see so many butterflies in the pathway? So this is your soul's journey, right? And every step, every butterfly is transformations happening that has soul lessons of whether it is self-love, work lessons of putting how much energy you're putting in, life lessons around your life. So a new door could open. Yes, it is slow because of transformations, but it is steady progress. So progress will be slow, but things are unfolding. So things can come to light pretty soon to you also, after learning the life lessons. And it is a long journey. usually pathways in Kipper is the time frame with that card is usually 2 years. I'm not saying it is 2 years with you, but it can take up to 2 years because it's a long journey with a lot of butterflies, with a lot of growth in the process. The way you can fast forward the process is by learning the lessons quicker, Aquarius. Okay. That a door is opening. Okay, universe, please show us the next actions, and pretty soon next actions of the person that Aquarius is in little to no contact with towards Aquarius. The next actions of the energy towards Aquarius. As I said, pretty soon communication can happen soon between you guys. Okay, so this energy keeps replaying the Ten of Swords. Okay, the end of the cycle between you guys, the breakup, the divorce, and somebody who's feeling overwhelmed by everything that has happened, by the breakdown of everything. It's the dark night of the soul kind of energy. This person has hit the rock bottom, and the only way is up. Because it's impossible. It's the highest level of pain somebody can go through because of a lot of failures, a lot of ruin, and after this pain is the new cycle to start. So this energy, while replaying the final chapter again and again, is somebody who is with the Knight of Pentacles, will move very slowly, conservatively, practically, and responsibly with the Knight of Pentacles, diligently in their move towards you. Somebody who's trying to have patience with themselves also, and considering every move that they make towards you that can seem slow, but when they make that move is good as gold. They, after processing so much of pain, is somebody who wants to move in slowly and have this communication with you. They really want to speak to you, somebody who wants to get into alignment with you, have progress with you. They want things to take off and have movement with you. They could be air traveling towards you also, because it's my air travel card. Communication wise, it could happen pretty soon, in 8 days or so. And please keep in mind, if it's a bit delayed, it's because of the Knight of Pentacles, because they are considering how to come towards you the right way. But after feeling so much of pain, they want communication, and it can happen pretty soon with the Knight of Pentacles. With the Justice below that, this is somebody who now wants to do the right thing deep down. After learning the karmic lessons, after learning the life lessons, they could be having legal issues also, because justice means that also. After learning the truth, they now want to be honest, fair, balanced towards you. And with the King of Cups, this energy is realizing that they have a lot of emotions for you, and this is why they want to be fair and balanced towards you, but might not disclose all their feelings of how deeply they feel. They might not tell you how broken down they have been feeling with the Ten of Swords, of how this they hit the rock bottom. They might be somebody who is processing things within themselves, bottled up within them. Deep down they are thinking, with the Death, about a complete change in this connection, how to show you the transformation, because of the deep emotions that they feel after hitting the rock bottom. But they might not tell you all the emotions. They want progress, they want alignment, they want communication, but they might not show you how much pain they have they are going through. And suddenly very emotional, so it's their energy that I'm picking. So obviously They're quite very emotional right now, Aquarius. Okay, universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Aquarius and the person that they are little to no contact with. The outcome in the near future. Communication is definitely happening. Wonderful. Okay, so this is the mutual shared energy. Aquarius, could be yours, could be theirs, could be both. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it, okay? Beautiful. Okay, so in the mutual, they see you as a dream, as a catch to be with the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody who's showing themselves self-love, self-care. You're reaping the rewards of your labor. They see you as a catch, and this is why they are somebody who wants to communicate honestly, truthfully, give you the clarity, and tell you the truth, and be just and fair towards you after learning the life lessons. Tell you things, and also realizes that everything that is happening is a consequence of their own action. Is the Justice card. As I said, they could be having legal issues also, but wanting to tell you the truth and be fair and balanced with you. With the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, they are somebody who's trying to have patience with themselves while they try to balance their emotions, their yin and yang energy, their inner masculine and feminine energies. Somebody who's trying to be in peace and do things in moderation when they come towards you, because Temperance is just basically balancing emotions, trying to balance because of how deeply they feel. Because this energy clearly wants the Fool. They want a new beginning with you. They want a new start. They want to take this risk towards you, and this is why they're trying to have patience, because Fool card is somebody who's very spontaneous, somebody who wants to take action, have this adventure, have this new beginning with the other energy. Ace of Wands and the Fool together is a lot of passion, a lot of desire to have things straight away, go, and deep down both of you could be feeling it. One energy for sure is feeling it, so they're trying to have patience and communicate with you in a fair and just way. Please keep in mind, Aquarius, a new person could enter your life also quite unexpectedly with the Ace of Wands and Fool, and who wants to win you over. Okay, and you could be somebody who is wanting who's finding the passion for love and life again. Okay, could be this energy also who's wanting to win you over, and this is why they're trying to balance their emotion. Communication will happen. We have two aces here and the Eight of Wands, which is the second one of the Chariot, and Eight of Wands are the fastest moving cards of the deck, and we have Eight of Wands here, somebody who really wants movement with you. So probably you will have a choice between if you want to have this new beginning with them after whatever has happened, after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons, with the Justice and Pathway is similar kind of energy. Thank you for sharing the space again, Aquarius. Sounded like a specific energy read, so please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharkarka for a complete picture. And if it resonates too, let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Thank you, dear Aquarius. Alright, Pisces, let's see. Universe, please show us what is the person that Pisces is in little to no contact with, hiding from Pisces. What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Pisces? The person that Pisces is in little to no contact with. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Pisces, for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments, and the hypes. Thank you. I miss us. So this energy is clearly missing you. Missing being with you, more precisely. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Keeps thinking about you. Probably because it's a soul connection. And the energetic cord is still active between you guys. That's why. Could be even people, places, your name popping up, that it makes them think of their actions, of how they treated, and realizes their mistake. Thank you, universe. My biggest regret is not telling you how I really feel. So now they are realizing that they did not open up about their feelings, about their true feelings, of how deeply they felt, and now is missing you. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. So somebody who's working on themselves, working on their finances, probably also. I'm running because I don't think I deserve you. Yeah, while healing, they could be somebody who's doubting themselves, doubting their past actions, thinking they don't have much to offer after the way they have treated you. Self-doubt, self-worth is what they are questioning, while keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, while missing you, doubting themselves if they can even be the right person for you. And realizing that they did not open up about their deep feelings. Okay. Universe, please show us what's blocking this connection from moving ahead with Pisces. What's blocking the connection from forward movement with Pisces? What's blocking them from reaching out to Pisces? I think these cards came out in different signs. So please check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharkarka. I can't even place it now to get a clear picture. So, and Kipper gives very, very direct answers. So I'll try to keep it as general as possible. Alright, Pisces. So please only take what resonates. So we have journey as a block. So journey as a block is basically traveling, visiting, forward movement. Probably physical or emotional distance is the block. Could be even having travel constraints or travel delays. Probably it could have been because of their stability, because of their house also, because the house is also a block here. The house is basically the physical residence, the home life, the family life, their home or their stability. So some kind of domestic issues that this energy is thinking is feeling stuck. The comfort zone could be too strong. They could have a fear of stability or current domestic entrapment. Either stability issues or family interference could be a block. With the official person at the bottom of the deck is what's changing. Official person is an authoritative energy who kind of wears a uniform, whether it is military, police, law, what navy, whatever uniform the person has to wear, that kind of an energy. So they could be somebody, an authoritative figure, whether it's in uniform or a decision making figure, okay, could actually intervene, who steps in this connection. Someone steps, either they have to step up to take responsibility, or this authoritative figure or some kind of authority, even law, right, or external control, might actually bring order in this connection, or it could even further deepen the connection, because it's at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, okay. So that's what's coming next. Universe, please show us. It could also be that the distance from their stability, home, that journey that they had to this is what's next coming in. Some kind of decision, or an official authoritative is some kind of responsibility. Someone has to take responsibility, or it will be brought down by an authority, whether it is an actual law authority or an official person who wears a uniform. Okay. Does not actually have to wear a uniform, because it's a general reading. Could just be an authoritative energy. Universe, please show us the next actions of the person that Pisces is in little to no contact with towards Pisces. The next actions of the person that Pisces is in little to no contact with towards Pisces. How can they come and write with so much of regret? Please look at their actions when they come in, because this energy has a lot of regret. Okay. So with the Four of Cups, they have a lot of regret. Somebody who is suffering from depression keeps looking at the past of how things worked out between you guys. A lot of regret, deep regret, keeps looking again and again, not seeing what it can be right now. And because of the regret that they have on how things worked out in the past, they are suffering from indecision on how to move ahead to get their dream, which is you, Pisces, Nine of Cups. They realize that you are their source of happiness, you are their emotional fulfillment, you are their joy. Okay, but they are somebody who is going through a lot right now. Lot of regret and sadness and emotions, to be honest, and this is why not seeing the clear path on how to communicate honestly, wanting to give you the realizing. That realization is already here with the Ace of Swords. Somebody who's clearly realizing that they need to give you the clarity, give you the truth, communicate honestly, truthfully with you to get their wish. By giving you the truth, how to give you the truth, what truth to give you, is creating that indecision, that regret, and quite emotional about their feelings, because they see you as a dream, because they see you as a wish. Communication may happen pretty soon, to be honest, because they see you as a dream, as a wish. But probably they are suffering that indecision because of the regret and how to talk to you, what truth to give you to have the beginning. Because deep down, this energy is thinking of giving you an offer with the Ace of Pentacles. An offer for a new beginning is what they're thinking. That can lead to a lot of abundance, a lot of stability, security, because they have a decision to make with the Lovers beneath that. They realize that they have a lot of love for you, yes. They feel the intensity of the connection, yes, but at the same time they need to decide on what offer to give you, how to communicate with you truthfully, honestly, because they are thinking of an offer to give you, and that is the decision that they need to make. They're clearly thinking of communication deep down with the Page of Wands. They might just send you a message to check waters, but they are suffering from a lot of indecision on how to communicate honestly, truthfully. What to tell you, what not to tell you is the regret here. Somebody who's wanting to avoid making that decision also. Quite a confusing energy with the Two of Swords and this. What truth to give, what not to give. Universe, please look at their actions and follow your gut instinct. Universe, please show us, because they are clearly thinking of an offer. Universe, please show us what actions, what's the Universe, please show us what's the outcome in the near future between Pisces and the person that they are little to no contact with towards Pisces. Of course. Okay. So this is in a mutual, could be your energy, could be the other person's energy, could be both your energies. So I'll just read it out and you place it. They're obsessively thinking about you with the Devil. They cannot stop thinking about you. Everything reminds them of you, because the energetic cord is still active with the Devil. They keep replaying again and again the Seven of Swords energy. They could have given you a false pretense, lied to you, acted in a sneaky way, betrayed your trust, acted from a place of self-interest, wore a mask, that kind of an energy. Do not open up. Things were not how it seemed, and this is what they keep replaying again and again. And the move that they make towards you will be very slow, calculated. Knight of Pentacles, diligent movement. Somebody who will consider every move that they make towards you. It could be you who is wanting to move slow after whatever has happened in the connection in the past. Please keep in mind this energy with the Seven of Swords. If you are thinking obsessively also, you want to run away from that obsessive thinking. So does the other energy, because Seven of Swords is that runner kind of energy, now wanting to move away from that sneaky, betraying vibes and move slowly towards the connection, moving ahead. There could be somebody who is feeling worried about materialism also. Somebody who's feeling restricted with the Devil card. Somebody who is thinking that they don't have enough or something, and that kind of an energy also is what I'm getting right now. This is why I'm wanting to move slowly. With the King of Cups, as I said earlier on, this could be somebody who is you or them, Could be both also. Both of you could be, even though this energy for sure is in the King of Cups. Somebody who feels a lot, is a calm, collected energy, but does not open up, does not show the other person how deeply they feel. Probably it could be you, after whatever has happened with this other energy, you're replaying of how they acted with you. Things were not how it seemed, and now you are somebody who's keeping the emotions bottled up when they send you a message. Because Page of Pentacles, a message is definitely will be there, but you might not show to the other person, because the message is to test waters, because they want to see if they can lay the correct foundation with you, where you guys can have equal give and take, with the Six of Pentacles beneath that, where you guys can have equal give and take, kindness, balance, reciprocity in the connection. You could be somebody who's wanting that also. The Wheel of Fortune beneath that, things are happening according to divine timing, destiny, fate. Change is happening after learning the life lessons, after learning the karmic lessons. Some kind of shift could happen in the consciousness within the next 1 or 2 weeks. Some shift is happening in the next 1 or 2 weeks, so in the mutual between you guys. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Keep in mind, Seven of Swords energy is somebody who's even wanting to get away, from the obsessive thinking, and move slowly towards the connection after whatever has happened. And this is why you will move very slowly and consider, look at their actions and then move ahead. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pisces. It looks like a specific energy read. So please check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharakarka, and if it resonates, please let me know so I can pick on your frequency more often. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.